What if I told you that the biggest difference between a millionaire and someone living paycheck to paycheck is not income?
In America, plenty of people earning $150,000 a year are broke, while others earning $60,000 quietly build wealth.
And the seventh investment is the one that creates more millionaires in the United States than any startup, crypto coin, or lottery ticket.
This isn't about yachts, private jets, or becoming a billionaire overnight.
It's about the same 7 investments used by high net worth households to grow wealth decade after decade.
For each one, I'll show what the wealthy do and what poor people usually do instead.
One action you can take this week. Let's start with the investment almost every self-made millionaire owns. Investment number 7. Low-cost S&P 500 index funds. The wealthy don't spend their lives trying to pick the next Apple. They buy ownership of hundreds of America's largest companies through low-cost index funds.
What poor people do instead? They chase hot stocks, meme stocks, and crypto pumps, buying after prices have already exploded.
The wealthy stay invested instead of chasing market excitement. Investing $500 per month for 30 years at 10% grows to about $1.1 million. That's not a fantasy. That's the power of time and compounding. Action this week. Open a Roth IRA if eligible, or contribute to your 401k and choose a low-cost S&P 500 index fund with an expense ratio under 0.10%. That's the power of long-term investing. Investment number 6. Cash-flowing real estate. Wealthy investors don't buy houses hoping prices magically rise. They buy properties where rent exceeds expenses. The goal is monthly cash flow, tax advantages, and long-term appreciation. What poor people do instead? They stretch their budget for a bigger primary home, pouring money into liabilities instead of income-producing assets. The wealthy buy assets that pay them every single month. Eventually, your investments begin paying your bills instead of your job. That's why cash-flowing real estate has built wealth for generations. Investment number 5. Owning a profitable business. A business can earn money even when you're not personally trading your time for it. Employees are limited by hours. Businesses can scale far beyond the owner's time. The richest entrepreneurs build teams and systems instead of doing everything themselves. A great business keeps generating profit long after today's work is finished. Many people don't own a business. They own a job they created for themselves. The best digital assets keep creating value even while you're offline. Investment number 4. Intellectual property. The biggest opportunity isn't just using digital platforms, it's owning what people use every day. The same creation can generate income thousands of times. Royalties and licensing allow your ideas to keep earning long after they're created. The best intellectual property keeps creating value while its creator moves on to the next idea. That's why ideas can become some of the most valuable assets in the world. Investment number 3. Private equity. The wealthy don't just buy products, they buy ownership in the companies that create them. As the company grows, the value of your ownership grows with it. That's why owning great companies has created extraordinary wealth for generations.
Investment number 2. Knowledge and skills. Unlike money, knowledge compounds inside you, and nobody can take it away. Every new skill increases your ability to create value, and the market rewards value. Knowledge is the foundation that makes every other investment possible. The greatest investment isn't just one that grows your money, it's one that grows you. The number 1 investment is your mindset. Your life is the result of the decisions you repeat, not the decisions you make once. The wealthiest people don't think like consumers. They think like owners. The biggest fortunes weren't built overnight. They were built by making better decisions consistently over time. Because every investment begins with a single decision, and every great decision begins with the right mindset. The best investment you'll ever make isn't in the market. It's in the person making the decisions. Invest in yourself first, and everything else becomes possible.